So I sit on here watching the news and I see snow in Atlanta. And I say, thank you, Jesus. I'm having, well, there's some rain. But usually it's a bright Christmas we have here, not a white Christmas. It look pretty, but me not think we would want to have to be in it, you know what I mean? So, and then my mind started to wander. And I wonder about Christmas when I was a little girl. Oh, yes, man. In the hills of Clarendon at Smithville. Oh, tangerine, come in, man. Yes, when fruits are in season, we say then come in. And I love that about Christmas, the tangerine and the gungo. You see the gungo blossom come up October, November, and you have gungo, green gungo. I love that with your rice and peas. Yes, red peas too. And them have a peas named Christmas peas, a little red peas, Christmas peas. When you make your rice and peas with that, oh, it's red and pretty and beautiful. But in addition to that, all the preparations that we used to do, see, we had to take down everything out of the cabinet, if you had cabinet, or the cupboards or whatever, and wash them. Every plate, every tumbler, every glass, everything had to take down and wash and put back. All the lamp shades, you had to wash the home sweet home lamp shade them and clean up the lamp extra special and trim the wicks. That is how we used to prepare, you understand? And then of course, you'd have been fattening up one of the fowl them. The free range fowl them call it now. Common fowl, yard fowl, leg on, pull it, and you fix that, you fatten that up for Christmas. So that is what you're going to have with the beef that you'd buy as well if you're going to have beef. And for the pork eaters, them would have them pork and all of that. But the preparation also meant going outside and tidying up the yard. Yeah, you sweep and you bush and you cut back and you trim and you prune, all of that. And then you get your whitewash. And you whitewash the stone them that along the walkway going to the yard. And you whitewash the tree trunks. And you whitewash the outside of your gate. And that whitewash is, you know what it is, white lime really, And that is how you bring a little extra special to your surroundings and how those look. And it was not uncommon for the Christmas cards from the year gone by, to be still hanging in the hall. Yes, we had a hall, not a drawing room or a sitting room or a den. We had a hall, and we have the cards hung up on a piece of string, one from the corner to the corner, and all of the cards them come from America, and come from England, and come from Canada, and come from Jamaica. My grandmother and my mother put them over the piece of string in the hall, and we would look at them from time to time. That was another way that we observed Christmas. And then the fifi and the shibum that you would get at Grand Market. And every square, every community had a square or a crossroads and Grand Market. And then you had a bigger Grand Market down at Frankfield, 7 miles from Smithville, and a bigger one still down at Maypen. And that is when the children and them parents and them grandparents and them brother and them sister, them gone to Grand Market and they come back till all near midnight, And then, you put away your things. And, one of the things then that you stamp on Christmas morning, when you go to church, you have to get up early and get ready. And you have to walk to church. And you cold up in the hill of Clarendon there, And you have on your shoes from the year before as a child. So it's tight. And you walk and the shoes are bun. You see mini and starlight. But rest assured, one of the presents you was going to get when you go back home after church was a new pair of shoes. And they stuff the toe with newspaper. So that as your foot grow, then take out some of the newspaper so your foot set into it. So, we couldn't afford to buy a new pair of shoes every 6 months. That wasn't cutting it at all. Not at all. And the junk, for those people who had junk, the junk, band would come through with the various character and the fife and the grater and the drum. You had Pitchy Patchy, you had Belly Woman. And by the way, all of the junk characters, and most of them were men dressed up. So you had Belly Woman, and the Belly Woman, the pregnant one, was a man dressed up. You had Devil, you had Cowhead, you had Houseboat, you had Jack in the Green, you have, let me tell you, Pitchy Patchy already, John couldn't about the movie and they picked them afraid of it, you see, but they want to hear the excitement, And when they go, and they pick them, and they hang on upon their mother's skirt and they hide between their legs because the devil go after them, so and they scream and thing. That was part of what made it such great fun, man, the John Kuno. Aye, Christmas. And then we have to sing. We have Christmas carol when you go to church, you sing, all the Christmas carols, but then there's Christmas songs, and there are Jamaica Christmas songs. Christmas a come me wa me lama, Christmas a come me wa me lama, Christmas a come me wa me lama, Christmas a come me wa me lama. Not a hat to me head me wa me lama, not a shot to me back me wa me lama, not a boot to me foot me wa me lama. Christmas a come me wa me degede, and you go on and you go on. But you know, in the preparation, you know, we used to have to get the coconut brush. Me still keep one. And the wax. That's after you go a bush and you chip the bark off of the tree and you boil that for dye and you take like a straw dye in it and you take your coconut brush mark at the house have it clean, board floor, you know. And when you're clean, you knock a little rhythm. Morning, Mr. Potter. Morning to you, sir. I come to lodge, I complain to you now, sir. We plant a piece of red, sir. The land, Mary Jane and Pigeon, come eat it out, sir. Come out of me yard, me never call you, yeah. Come out of me yard, me never call you, yeah. For the house rent money, no done pay for. We had to clean the floor. You could have seen your face night when we done. I remember the rice and peas when I tell you about. If you never had a dry coconut to put in there, it may not go work. So all of them powdered coconut, which me, I use a powdered coconut, but way back then, you have to have your dry coconut to put in them, and you broke your coconut, and you grate your coconut, so you grate a piece of your fingertip too. And then you have to have, you know, as you sit down and you prepare, you have your mug a little, your enamel mug, man, that crucial, critical, and you put picnic, get Milo and cocoa, and the whole of one them get coffee and tea and so on. But right now, we have a fancy Christmas mug. It have the till the pancit upon it. But Merry Christmas. If you oversee, Merry Christmas. If you're there at Jamaica, Merry Christmas. And remember the real reason for the season. What good?